Well, we are Corn and Weeks, a duo that you can't control. We light up your stream when the dumbest of tricks that try to mix up all your souls. You could be spilling your coffee or tripping on air, falling right off your chair. If it's goofy, you know that we'll try it. Breaking the rules, yeah, you know you deny it. Miscalculated chaos, we're here to play. Making a mess of all of you in our own special way. Laugh till you cry, you'll never regret. Corn and Weeks, we're the best you've met. Drop that mic, set that toaster on fire. Streaming in onesies because we never tire. Accidental pranks, the fails, they just don't quit. But that is our charm, and you know for sure that it is all legit. Spilling coffee, tripping on air, falling off of chairs, and we don't even care. We are best till you cry. Miscalculated. Miscalculated chaos, we're here to play. Making a mess of all of you in our own special way. Laugh till you cry, you'll never regret. Corn and Weeks, we're the best you've met. No plan too silly, no joke too lame. We're chaos unfiltered, that is our name. Get ready to giggle, buckle up tight. Miscalculated chaos tonight. Miscalculated chaos, we're here to play. Making a mess of all of you in our own special way. Laugh till you cry, you'll never regret. Corn and Weeks, we're the best you've met. So come on in and join that spree. You got Corn and Weeks, it's a fun for you and me. Miscalculated chaos, come on in and stay. We're streaming, you're making us laugh. We're making you dance, we're making you groove at every single chance. While we try to predict us, but we just cannot do the math. We're miscalculated chaos.
Corn913 just subscribed for 50 months. Working and rating tonight,
Making a
homie,
mess
but I'll be
of
lurking.
all of you in our own special way. Laugh till you cry, you'll never regret. Corn and Weeks, we're the best
Yo, what is up, everybody? Goran, thank you so much for that resub. 50 months in a row. Holy smokes. Holy smokes-a-roni. That's a lot of months in a row, my guy. But we are coming up, what is that, like 5 years almost for streaming here? Crazy to think about. Crazy. But thank you so much. Getting that first as well. We're going to be doing our Adept challenge this evening. I'm just getting everything rounded up here for our stuff, getting the wheel and everything ready to go. Additionally, I'm going to get our crowd control going here. Get that session started. There we go. We're going to do some Survivor because we're still working on that Survivor wheel.
What's going on?
Oh, no worries at all, my guy. Just thinking about like the amount of time like we've been doing this. Just an insane, just time just is non-existent, right? This much time. It feels like just the other day. Like we were back in the loft streaming full time trying to figure out how this worked. Time is but an illusion. Alright, but we're going to be doing the Adept challenge. For those that don't know, I will be spinning a wheel to pick our survivors left to Adept, and then we have to play the 3 perks unique to that survivor, and we have to live. If we do so, we will donate $1 to Extralife, and we're working through the survivors list so we can move on to the killers list. We still have quite a few survivors left to go, so we're gonna get into this and see. Let me pull up. We got to get our Extralife stuff up on the wall here. I want to raise $162 for the month of April. We're currently, I believe that's $8 so far, or $6 so far for the month of April. So adding to, if we get some Adept challenges done, that will get some dollaroos donated towards that goal. Let's see here. Let's get the wheel up. And if you guys would like to donate to Extralife, the QR code there in the bottom left corner, that'll take you right to our donation. And if you're part of CrowdControl, if you donate, you get coins with CrowdControl, depending on how much you donate. And then you can mess with our games with those coins, which I think is a really cool partnership there. And we use CrowdControl for a lot of our games. Let us pull up the wheel. And let's spin to see who our survivor is this evening. Or at least who we're trying to start with. Alright, looks like we've got Trevor. Trevor is who we're starting with. And if you would like to know, like, we've got the survivor wheel for Dead by Daylight is an incentive that we have for Extra Life. Where I do a special challenge for a match for your $1 donation. We also have Doggo Treatos on there. So if you'd like to give the girls some treats, there's a incentive donation there as well. Plus some others that I'm very excited about. Let's get Trevor pulled up here. I think we have tried Trevor before, and we were on the struggle with it. So we have Eyes of Belmont. Whenever a generator is completed, you can see the killer's aura for 3 seconds. Whenever you see the killer's aura for a duration, it's 2 seconds longer. So at most, we can see his aura for 5 seconds. Whenever you pallet stun, your item rarity is upgraded to the next tier if possible. The item's upgraded, it recharges 75%. And then Moment of Glory, after you rummage or unlock 2 chests while not broken, when you become injured, gain broken. If you do not take damage after 60 seconds, you're instantly healed. And then we've got some Bloody Party streamers to kind of help us regain some blood points, because we need to get that back up. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see how we do. I know we had quite a few spicy games last week for our Adept challenge. So we're gonna see how we do this evening. But we're gonna have some fun, regardless. Always about the fun. Give these guys a little good luck, have fun. All right, I believe, fingers crossed, we can do this. We just have to live. And if we live, we get to donate $1 to the Children's Hospital. Simple enough, right? Seems doable, I think. I believe. Maybe. We gotta trust. We gotta trust. Ooh, okay, we're on the swamp. I still trust. I still believe. We are all together. Vibes are strong. Look at this group together. Smart team. We're doing a divide and conquer. I think Dwight might see somebody. I am scared. Oh, all right. Somebody in chase. Dwight on another generator, getting some additional progress. All right, she's no longer in chase, I don't think. Okay, I did not see a... Oh my god, it's Michael! Bro! I did not see his heart... I did not see his aura, because he had no heartbeat. When he is in stealth mode, can't be seen. We're just gonna run. We're gonna cry a little bit. Dwight, my guy! I think he knows. I think he's a knower. He didn't do any sucky, so I'm wondering if we've got a scratch mirror situation. Could be. Yeah, he seems to be on Dwight, possibly. Getting some more generator progress. Strong stuff here. Dwight is coming. Michael just hanging out up top. It's gonna come after me because I've already been hooked once. That's cool. I'm gonna get him away from over there. I absolutely love the singular focus. Yeah, he's absolutely a scratch mirror. Michael's strategy here. Hang around incognito near hook. Oh, man. This guy hates children. That's what we're gonna go with. Hates kids. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get away from him. Seriously, my guy? Come on. This is ridiculous. Like, my dude. Come on, man. Oh, and he has no ed, of course. Ah. Well, a great first game in the evening. They're gonna run over there, which is fine. But you don't want, with no ed in play, you don't want all four of us in the same spot, you know? They're hooked right next to Noed. That is such good placement for that. We're gonna crawl. Alright, on to the next one. What's up, Matt? How you doing tonight? How was your Wednesday?
Mood Games just redeemed Extra Life Dono.
An Extra Life Dono. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Extra Life Dono. We get that tracker updated here. We're at $7 raised for April. Could have been $8. But there was this Michael. We'll get on to our next match.
There are worse fates than death.
Did you get up to anything fun this week? Oh, at least it's not a long wait time for matches. That's good. Our goal for this month to raise 162 bucks. We're at $7 so far, I believe. I trust in the process. Oh, we need to come up with our day with you and Corn. For our April Extra Life stream. Alrighty. Attempt number 2. Get on generator here. Alright, we've got to do this thing. Got ourselves a Bubba. Love that. Oh, alright, he has the down scream. We're just gonna go to the other side of the map. Alright, they get the save. I'm gonna put some more pressure on another generator. I think he went that way, so I'm gonna move back over here. Am I screaming because I'm the obsession, or because I'm too close when they go down? Need heals, my guy, or you just want to... Alright, we've got to get one done on this side. You see somebody, we're going to try to get them off of hook here. Not what we want to do, my guy. He's just gonna come back. This is his 3-gen side, so we just know what this guy wants to do. Alright, that breaks it up some. Oh, jeez. Not the errors, my guys. Ah, shit. I don't want to throw Killer Shack. I'm gonna crawl, though. Derp, thank you for that. Gorn did get first. He absolutely did get first. He was in here. He said, I'm getting first. So Derp can't. And that was that. Alright. Nice. Oh no, he'll never let you live it down. Absolutely not. Never ever. This is going great. So over this. We're 2 games in tonight, and this is what we're getting. What the hell? Just out here trying to raise money for the children's hospital, and these are the games we're getting. Jeez. I will crawl my ass far, far away. Oh, you shouldn't be able to holler. He's on Dwight. I'm gonna go for the save here. So that's 1-2. We got a gen done on this side. Everybody's still up. Guess he's back on that. I'm gonna get on this one. I don't know where the 3rd gen is. All right, all three of us are on them. All right. We'll go on to the next one.
I can feel a great darkness coming from everywhere.
We escaped 5 chases though. That was pretty funny. What is my tome challenge? Fully deplete medkits. Okay. I suppose we could bring an item in. We're out of those. GG's. Yes, GG's to you too. Wish these folks some good luck. And we'll see how this one goes. Very surprised they left you, though. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. But yes. And good luck on your next match. But we'll get into the next one. We'll see how this one goes. And see if we can't get that dollar raised for the Children's Hospital. Alright. Got a generator right here. And it's a one-person gen, so put some pressure on it. Alright, Skull Merchant. Great start. First one seen. Love that for us. A generator done. Excellent. And she's got Plaything, not surprising. That is a popular perk for Skull Merchant. Sometimes you can just tell what a killer's perk set's going to be just by the killer that they're playing. Plaything, we've noticed, is a very popular one amongst Skull Merchants. Ah, okay. Got the Healy perk, okay. Nice. You. Alright. Sable and Chase currently. And Chase over there, it looks like. Sees Kate. Make your choice. Alright, so she's over there. Our perk giving us a little bit of info there. Surge, it looks like. Alright, another generator done. Looks like she's chasing after them. Dustin in chase. Gonna go after the make your choice. Nope, still on Dustin. I have no idea where Dustin's gone. Maybe Killer Shack? Nope, that sounds pretty close. Yep, there's the surge. It's right there. I'm gonna leave that. Got her little annoying ass traps everywhere. Just bamboozle. Okay. That's a stun. Let me get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna heal. She's right there, Dustin. Get that disabled. Alright, Dustin on that. Sable's still in chase. Oh, she fell down over there. Okay. Not in basements. Okay. They got the save. Dustin's on the other door. Which I'm not sure where it is over here. Dustin's got it open. Not in position. I was on the wrong side. I didn't quite have it, but we did get out, so we've adapted. Alright, well, that's $1 for Extra Life, but I feel bad we couldn't get them out. So we'll up the tracker there, $8 for this month. We'll remove Trevor. I feel bad. Feel bad for Kate. But that means we can spin the wheel. Trevor has been completed.
All creatures of darkness must
All right,
fall.
let's see who else. Let's see who's next. That was like our second or third attempt with Trevor, so I'm glad to have him done. Tori. Okay. All right, get her pulled up.
I have always been
Let's
loyal.
hide the
Let me
wheel.
serve.
Okay, okay. But a dollar raise for extra life because we were able to get the adept there. Let's take a look at her perks here. Let's get them all pulled up, and then we'll go through them. So we have Invocation Treacherous Crows. Whenever the killer scares a crow while survivors in their terror radius, all survivors see the killer's error for 2 seconds. You become injured, you gain broken. So you have to do an invocation in the basement. And then you have Clean Break. Whenever you finish healing another survivor while being healed by another survivor, use E to gain broken. After 60 seconds, if you're not down, you're instantly healed. I guess if it looks like it's a treacherous situation, I guess. And then Shoulder the Burden. They lose a hook stake, you gain a hook state, you scream, you gain exposed for 40 seconds. Okay. Not sure how I feel about her perks here, but we'll give it a go. Her Crows one seems like it could be useful. I mean, we'd be broken for the remainder of the game. But everybody would see the killer's aura for 2 seconds whenever they disturb a crow. So I guess, depending the situation, I suppose. We do have some bloody party streamers, so we'll see what points we can gain here. And we'll give her Adept a try here and see if we can get her done and get a dollar raised for the Children's Hospital. I don't think I have any cosmetics for her. We do need to put our lucky totems on. Ooh, just in time. Alright, yeah. I don't have any outfits for her. We'll give them the old good luck, have fun. All right. I'll go ahead and ready up, so we'll be ready whenever we get somebody in here. Ooh. I gave blood today for a doctor's visit. I am telling you what, I feel a little drained. A little on the drained side. Also, because I had my doctor's visit today, I didn't have my normal, like, coffee and energy drink combo. Because, you know, when the doctor asks, like, yeah, are you, you know, eating and drinking in a healthy way? You want to be able to answer honestly for that day, right? So... I skipped all the bad things. I skipped those. Just so I could answer honestly, like, yeah, doctor, no, I don't have massive amounts of caffeine to get through my day. But I tell you what, you get to be this part of the day and I'm like, oh man, I am ready for bed. There is a chest here. I'm gonna open it. Alright. It's a ghoul, so this is very much gonna be a GG's next. We know how ghoul games are. Oh man. Were they trying to downstairs? I applaud the effort. I applaud that. That's pretty good. I'm gonna at least try to deplete a medkit so I can get part of the challenge done. Nope. I had a little bit of the medkit left. Really, guy? Just trying to do a challenge over here. Just trying to raise money for Extra Life. You hate kids. I get it. Cool. They got a generator done, so that's a win. Absolutely a win.
This happened to me.
Alright, I've got to do 2 more, which we can. Oh, the disabled Legion? Oh, wait, no, I was looking at that. What was that? Ah, we'll look at it after. Trying to remember like where the basement is on Hawkins. I think it was on the side that we ended up dying on. We'll see what map we get this time. I think it might be fun just trying to do her perk. Just to see what happens, you know? Okay. Oh, is this the super long map? I think this is the super long map. And it's an Onryo. I just saw her slither by. Oh, there's a TV right there. Okay. Alright, well, we got a generator done. I'm gonna go drop my tape off. And then we'll see if basement is over this side of the world. Man, she comes out of those TVs so super fast. I'm gonna try. She's still on CXD. Okay, I gotta say, that's pretty cool. still chasing him. And he's looping close enough that we're getting Gambit bonus. All right. All right, he's doing doors. I don't know where the other door is. I'm gonna crawl this way. I'm gonna recover. CXD is getting the other door. Alright, she teleports back that way. I'm gonna open this door. Get myself in position that I can leave, because I can't do anything for them. And hope that they're in a position that they can get a save. Okay, they get the save. Is he not near a door. He's recovering and they're trying. I don't want to leave because I'm afraid they're going to lose my perk for them. Seeing her aura. And that's beneficial to them, so I want to see if they can't get out. Alright. Wesker's out. Liquid's crawling. Alright, Liquid is picked up. Alright, I'm gonna leave so we can get the Adept and get that dollar raised for extra life. So we're at $9 for April. Good stuff. We'll remove Tori. All right, we'll get into the next one. Let's pull up that wheel. Let's spin it again.
Can't be right. I'm the
And
blade,
see who we're
not
working
the
on
blood.
adapting next. We don't have many left. I think I'm missing one from the list though. Hold on. Yeah, we're missing K1. Let me get him added. He's the new guy. But let's spin here. See who we get. The Hattie? It is Hattie. Okay, let's pull up Hattie. Alright. Got Miss Hattie here. We'll hide the wheel. And then we're going to pull up for her perks only. Alright, so we've got Inner Focus. Whenever the killer damages another survivor, you see the killer's aura for 10 seconds. You see other survivors' scratch marks. Then we have Overzealous. When you bless or cleanse a totem until you take damage, you repair 10% faster. If the totem was a hex, it's a double. And then you have Residual Manifest. Whenever you blind the killer, they gain blindness for 30 seconds. You can rummage chests one time. The first time you rummage a chest, it will contain an uncommon flashlight. Okay. I don't have any bloody party streamers on for her. But I think we take an item here. Because we do need to do healing. Alright, got everything claimed for the day. Alright, let's get into our next one. So far, we've adapted 2 survivors tonight, so that's $2 raised for extra life. That's $2 more than what we had, so I'll take it. Alright. Do I have any fun cosmetics for... I don't know, but we gotta get our lucky charms on here. Oh, I do have some cosmetics for her. Like that. That's kind of cool. I like it. That's pretty cool. They fixed it to where you can spin your character again. That was kind of locked there for a little bit. All right. Oh. Everybody's bringing bloody party streamers. We're all preparing for something, I think. A generator. I am gonna cleanse. That basement and killer shack, it looks like. Oh, tag. Okay, they ran inside. I didn't know where they ran to. Why am I able to see generators like that? I am curious about that. It's gotta be like somebody else's perk, right? Why me, lady? Hmm? Why me? Alright, again, some more pressure on some other generators. I like it. Nice. Why did she have a trap over here? Oh, she had deliverance. Okay, she got slapped. Hex, nothing but misery. We're just playing this very, like, cautiously. Fucking shit. Alright. Alright, they got a generator done. What does nothing but misery do? Oh. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Let's leave. Far the fuck away if we can. And I'm gonna heal myself. Alright, that one's done. I stop? Okay. Alright, well, I think we could have had her. Alright, she does stick me. Which means GG's, good luck next game. They should get the save there. Alright, on to the next. I'm curious why I was able to see the perks, but or see the generators. Let me read through hers again. Yeah, no, it had to have been somebody else there for what they had. A map, maybe? I don't know. All right. I don't think they can see those anymore, from my understanding. So we should give that call out if we can. Demo said, nah, son. Not today. That's okay. We've got Sn with us. It's a lot of N's. Alrighty. This is the one. This is the one we'll be able to get Patty adapted, and we can get a $1 raise for extra life. That last one, that was just a warm-up. This is the one. This is the one we'll get it. I believe. Okay. It's been over there. And these blood hooks, they sound so gross. For my part, we'll get on a generator here. Honey kisses in chase. Oh, it's a Chucky. Okay. Oh, that little fella running around over there. They're chasing over here. I don't want her to, or them to feel... Unless they went away? Okay. We get back on. Alright, so he has Scourge hooks. They found them. They're over there. I'm going to run for the save because I think they're both over here. I'm going to hightail it. Hopefully get to them before second here. I got you. Let me give you the old heal. Alright, that's just a 1. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna get on this one. We don't know where Chucky is. What's up, Penny? How you doing? So good to see you. How's life been treating you? It's been a long time, my friend. That generator's gonna get scourged again. Friends, it looks like. So Scourge and Friends are 2 for sure. Doing alright? How have you been? I've been doing fairly well. Been having a lot of stuff going on. But we are doing good. Work is going well, home life is going well, health is pretty good. We've got a bit of a bum knee situation happening, but we're working through it. You got yourself a very cuddly cat. He's toasty. Aw. You know we love pets around these parts. We are pet crazy. I don't know where Honey is. But I'm hoping she... Okay, there we go. They got the save. Alright, let's get over here. Let's get the save. He's doing a full look-see-loo. Doing a full look. This poor generator. I feel like it had a lot of progress on it. I'm gonna get back on it. He's up top. Should be back from an ad there, Pan. Yes, we've got a derp here hanging out. Doing derpy things. As derp does, you know. You are back, yes. That wasn't too long of an ad. Alright, they're going for the save. Drop by to say hi. Gotta go cook some dinner. Well, I appreciate you dropping by to say hi. I loved getting to see you pop up in chat. I miss you guys. Hope things go well for you. Have some good dinner. Did we pop that in his face? We might have. Fuck, I need a... It's gonna try to friends me. Yep. He shouldn't know where I am, though. Gotta wait out this exposed. Then we're gonna come do the save. And try to get a quick heal. Oh, I get him before he hooks. Okay. It's gonna be like, where the hell is this Hattie? They've been friends twice now. Just wait out the exposure. Now we've got to find... Okay, here we go. See if we can't get this done. I don't know if either of these guys have adrenaline. He does not. There's the exposure. Need to hide it out for the friends. He's here at the door. They're both out. And then I too am out. There we go. GG's. That's an Adept Hattie. That means we can remove Hattie from the wheel. We'll add $1 to our extra life tracker here. That's 3 for tonight so far. We're at $10 raised for April. Good stuff. Jeez. So yeah, friends, batteries, Scourge, and then Surge. Okay, so those two we didn't quite pick up on because we weren't near them. But so far, 3 adepted tonight. That's pretty good. How are we doing on the tome? I need one more med kit. We were close. Weren't quite in a position. All right, so let's get back. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see who we're doing now. All right, looks like it's going to be V. All right, let's hide that wheel. Let's take a look at these perks here. So we have Road Life. Whenever you hit a basic great skill check, you earn a token. Whenever you miss a basic skill check, you lose a token. When you have 4 tokens, spend all tokens to heal 100% faster until you stop healing. 1, 2, 3, 4. While idle, use it'll be X to perform. Empowering all survivors within 16 meters for up to 15 seconds. While you're performing, other survivors will see your aura. While healing or repairing, basic skill checks are 20% more likely to appear. If you complete the performance, the effect ends after 90 seconds. And then Ghost Notes, while you have exhausted, your scratch marks disappear 50% faster. You lose exhausted 10% faster. Okay. But we're going to put on a med kit. And then I do have Bloody Party Streamers. Actually, I think for the sake of it, we do in fact bring... We bring Hatch Blaze. Her lobby music is pretty nice. We gotta fix our lucky charms here.
I'll figure this out.
Alright, yeah, we don't have any. Give them some info there. We'll get ready. Alright, I am going to run to the restroom really quick before this next match. I'll be right back. All right, oh, perfect timing. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Oh boy, this okay. Everybody going this way. We have spirits. Gonna play a little song here. Yeah, quick and quiet and flashbangs. I love it. Alright, she's in chase. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna open this. A key. Alright. We get on this generator. This is such a weird place. Alright, just gonna get back on this. Nothing to see here. How would she know? She was doing a whole ass look. That was so funny. Yeah, I'm just gonna run across map. Heal myself a little bit. Please touch me.
I've got you next time.
Alright. Derp, thank you for that extra life, Dono.
Derp
Much
Derp
appreciated.
Here just redeemed extra life, Dono.
That is $1 for the Children's Hospital, my guy. Much appreciated. Okay. Oh, that was intense. My whole butthole, guys. My entire butthole. Oh boy. Let's do that. Let's adjust this to 11 really quick. Thank you, Derp. Just gonna play a little ditty over here. Derp with the thumbs up, yes. Alright, exit gate is open. Please leave. Please leave. Please go. Please get out. Yes. Alright. We escaped with V. V gets removed from the list. We get to add $1 to the tracker there. $12 raised for April so far. Look at that. Look at us go. Jeez. What did Spirit have? Wait, barbecue, Grim, Pop, and Pain. Not, I mean, pretty standard build, killer-wise. Just had good, I guess we just had really good gym pressure.
Great. Vic, มึงอยู่ไหนอะ
But that is another one done. So let's pull up our wheel. And let's spin. And we've got Sable. Okay. All right. Cranky. Thank you for that fart. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight, Cranky? All right, so Sable. Let's go through Sable's perks here. All right, so we have Weaving Spiders. Use E to invoke. So this is the basement one. All generators gain 10 permanent charges. You become injured, you gain broken. Strength and shadows, you can heal yourself at 70. While in the basement, you can heal yourself at 70%. Whenever you finish healing, you see the killer's aura for 10 seconds. And then Wicked, while you're in the basement, you can unhook yourself. Whenever you're unhooked, you can see the killer's aura for 20 seconds. Okay. So, Sable's all basement stuff, I see. Finish healing yourself within... No, we can't do that one. Fall from a great height while being chased 3 times. We can attempt that one. That wasn't in like a single trial, was it? No, just in general. Okay. Working through our tome challenges. Let's go to our customizations. Go. And I don't have anything custom for Sable here. You like to enter a room like the well brought up lady I am. I would like to note for posterity that I hadn't even logged off and left my office when you started streaming tonight. That's true. That's true. I did start a little bit early tonight. Brit left for League and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna game. We're gonna do some Dead by Daylight extra life challenges. You remember when you used to stream afternoons that I worked from home and it was just a nice chill hang? I miss that. I've said this before. I do miss getting to stream like I used to. Not to say that I don't love my job or my paycheck or my health insurance, because those are all great benefits. But I do miss getting to stream like I did. I do miss that. Yeah, that's how they get us, I know, right? It's certainly how they got me. Gotta pay for all this medical stuff somehow. But it's all good though. Like, work is going pretty good right now. They've specialized me for the new system. They're actually pulling me to assist with the training classes that are starting up, which is a huge opportunity for me to get some exposure as in like a training setting. So that's next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm not leading the training. I'm there to answer any questions since I'm actively in the system all the time. So I'm just a point of reference and I can kind of show some things off. Still nervous though, because this is what I really want to do with the company. I'm getting a chance for it. Cranky, I don't think it works that way.
Yum.
I don't think it works that way. I am still working towards my opening up a business goal. I don't know if I'll have it. All of my funds right now is towards the kitchen remodel. We have to get the kitchen done. Then I can start spending money on, like, I don't know, business permits and all of that stuff. I know what I want to do though. And getting that kicked off. And there's time for it. But I do need to get the kitchen done before we start woohooing in other funds. And that'll be like end of July is the plan. My parents are coming back up to help with the project. I've got the dishwasher bought, we've got the sink bought, I've got the countertops bought. It'll be new cabinet doors that I have to get. And then we'll have to see if I have to buy all new lower cabinets if we can't get the old countertops off. Because for some reason they thought to glue them down 60 years ago. Instead of, you know, screwing them in like they're supposed to be. We're going to try to get those removed without damaging the lower cabinets, but we'll see. Fingers crossed for me. Because that'll take the project up, like, it'd be like plus $2,000. Could already have all the parts I need, or it could be $2,000 more expensive. Who knows? We'll find out. Playing against the ghoul. Love that for us. We have Grim. And it sounded like friends. My bad. Alright, that is a generator done. That was like a very good generator to get done, because that's building. Alright, he's still chasing. Okay. Nice. So we'll go find another generator to put some pressure on. This one's got some work on it. We saw Nancy. Brim is off, so I'll get back on this. Keep an eye on our surroundings here. Nancy's still in chase. They've healed up. They're back on their generator. All right, we get that one done. Felt like we had pressure on this one. I must have been wrong. Alright, so it's not... I don't think it's friends, because nobody's been screaming again. Excuse me? Absolutely just through the window there. It's very much why the comment is this is a one-hit wonder killer. Just gonna fling himself back around. Oh, he must have surge, because he didn't have to kick this. He's gonna run in, try to help. See what he does. He's gonna kick it. They're gonna heal up. We commit. Absolutely dumb. His shit coming around the corner like that. Alright, she's on that door. He's nearby. Just should get that open. And then we run. We run like our life depends on it, because it does. And we go. And we're out. GG's. Sable is Adept. Holy smokes. We're down to our final 4 to Adept, by the way. That's $13 raised for April. Marines, we are leaving. Yes. I don't think I went into the basement once with her. So yeah, so Surge, Grim Embrace, Brutal Strength, and Pain. I think we had 3 of those figured out. We didn't have Brutal Strength figured out. The GG's there. Which means we pull the wheel back up. And we spin again. Look at that. We have 4 survivors left to Adept for our extra life challenge here. Let's see who we've got. Alright, we have Zarina. GG. GG's to you as well. That was a good game. He won? Yes. That was some good teamwork there. We're doing a Adept challenge for Extra Life, where we're raising money for the local children's hospital. So if we can Adept the survivor, we'll donate $1. So that was $1 raised for our local children's hospital. So I appreciate the assist with that. Now it's time to do a Zarina. We've only got the 4 left. So we're getting there. Thank you for that GG's there. Alright, let's hide the wheel here so we can go through Zarina's perks. We've got for the people. So when you're healthy and healing other survivors without a med kit, use E to heal them instantly. You take damage, gain broken, become the obsession. Okay. Off the record, until all generators are completed, whenever you are unhooked, you gain endurance. Grunts of pain are 100% quieter, and the killer cannot see your aura. And then red herring, when you hide in a locker, the killer is alerted to the generator. Then after you repair a generator for a second, you can see its aura. Okay. Let's bring Killer Shack map. And Yeah, we don't have a whole lot. Got a ton of masquerade stuff on here though. Must have done her. I must have been putting blood points into her during that time. We're gonna take a toolbox. Make it quieter, make it okay. Alright, Serena. We gotta put on our good luck charms. Look at that. No charms on her, so you know we haven't like really played her. Let's get our Mimic. And then our Eldritch Horror Kitty Cat. And then I have only head cosmetics for her. You know what? That's sexy. I like it. We'll run that one. There we go. We'll work on Zarina here. So we're, I believe, 5 total adept this evening. So $5 raised for Extra Life. Puts our total for the month of April to $13 raised between our adept challenge and then you guys' channel point redeems. Anybody hanging out here, lurking, we do have a channel point redeem where you can do it once per stream, and I'll donate $1 on your behalf. Our goal for the month of April is to raise 162, and I believe we can do it. I believe. And we do have some folks who are matching our adept funds. Granky, thank you for that Extra Life dono. Like we spoke that into existence.
Extra Life dono.
That puts us at $14 raised for the month of April. There we go. Thank you so much for that Extra Life dono. I will donate $1 on your behalf. We have picked out our miniatures for the big Extra Life stream, our 24-hour stream. The first part of that stream, I paint a large or / huge miniature. We have the 3 picked out. We're going to do a vote for it, and then whatever is picked is the one that we'll paint. I am going to do a giveaway for it. It will be restricted to the US and Canada for shipping purposes. Anybody that I know that I would be able to get it to in the UK can participate as well, and that's just because I will see certain folks for it and make sure, and I know I will get it to them. So certain folks in the UK can participate as well. But we'll be doing our options here for the vote is a giant frost skeleton, a dire troll, or a pit demon. So those are the 3 that you guys can vote on. Everybody DC'd. Everybody DC'd. This is a lobby of bots. I was too stunned to speak. I'll play it out, like, what the absolute hell? Yes, heal me first. I'm just gonna touch a generator. We'll get some points here. Yeah, go get the bots. Oh, somebody has Gambit. Okay. Alright, that's a dead bot. Yeah, I'll eat some fungus. I'm gonna go find another generator to do. Okay, so when she has the thing and you get hit with the thing, you need to eat the fungus before your timer, and then you end up hurt. Got it. Okay. Alright, let me go grab Quentin here. Yes, heal me, Quentin. Alright, we'll go for Michaela. Yes, heal me, Michaela. Okay, Michaela just runs off. Jesus. Michaela in chase. All right, cool, cool, cool. Are you Lone Rangering this map? I am. That I am. Woo! Alright. That counts. I'm removing Zarina. We're adding $1 to the tracker. 15 raised for the month of April. Nobody is playing that? Except I played it. Except I played it. Alright, so they had Dissolution, Eruption, Pop Goes the Weasel, Scourge Hook, Jagged Compass. Whenever the survivor is unhooked, it becomes a Scourge Hook. Whenever you hook a survivor on a Scourge Hook for 10 seconds, see the aura generator with the most progress. Okay. So everybody starts afflicted. 2 additional glowing fungi are spawned. Charges by 6 and its recharge rate by 15. Headed flight must be at least half charge stacked. Okay. There we go. Made it out alive. That counted. Zarina completed. Alright, let's pull up the wheel. Not many left for us to try and do. Alright, up next is Felix. Okay. Which I have the Chris Redfield. Or no, this isn't the Chris Redfield. This is the Felix has a Resident Evil outfit. So let's pull up his perks. Alright, so Felix. We've got Built to Last, so while holding a depleted item after hiding in a locker for 10 seconds, recharge to 99%. Each time you recharge an item this way, it recharges 33% fewer. Desperate Measure, for each injured, down, or hooked survivor, you heal 20% faster. You unhook 20% faster. And then Visionary, whenever a so within 32 meters of you see the auras of generators. Whenever a generator is completed, the cooldown is 16 seconds. Okay. So we'll bring our thing there. I'm gonna bring a toolbox. Alright. We're gonna load up. And of course I have all of these. Okay. Well, that's cool and all. We got to put on our Lucky Charms. Charms activated. Excellent. Okay, and we are ready to get into our next one. But 15 raised for Extra Life this month so far. Good stuff. It's only April 8th. Guys, I have high hopes. We Cord and Matt and I are talking about doing an Extra Life stream for this month because April is TTRPG month. So it is a focus on tabletop gaming, like D&D and such. There is a game called Demio that has a D&D version that I've really been wanting the guys to get together and play. I don't know if you guys recall back in the day when we were first doing our miscalculated gaming streams, our miscalculated chaos streams. Demio was one of the games that we played. The Demio is a VR game, but you can play it desktop without having to utilize VR, but it's a lot of fun in VR. And it's essentially like a little dungeon crawler, and you have a deck that you use for your character, and you have different cards for different moves and stuff like that. And you can choose the type of character to play, whether it be like a tank, a fighter, a rogue, a ranger, things like that. That's Demio. Well, they came out with a partnership with Dungeons and Dragons, so there's a Dungeons and Dragons flavored one that just came out, I think, within the last 6 months. Like, it's relatively new, like early bit. We did a demo for it. If you'd like to check out the demo, it is available on my YouTube. But I'm trying to talk the guys into doing a Dungeons and Dragons Demio stream and doing like a long stream, so we can just have a day where we do that. And I think that would be a lot of fun. Additionally, we have some fun incentives for Extra Life. If you guys would like to take a look at them, that QR code in the bottom left hand, that'll take you over to our donation page. If you are participating in CrowdControl, whenever you make a donation to Extra Life, you earn CrowdControl coins. I do have CrowdControl up and running, so if you did make a donation now, you would get CrowdControl coins. I think it's like a coin per dollar spent, I believe. But additionally, we also have additional incentives that you guys can do. We have our Survivor Wheel. When we're playing Dead by Daylight, we spin the wheel, and there's a challenge that we have to do for the game. If we hit that challenge, I will match the donation. So I also will donate $1 to our tracker there. There's also the dog treat option for $1 towards Extra Life. I'll give the girls some Treatos. We also have the Plinko drop, where if you land on the big one, I will match that donation. We also have dog can, pickle shots, wax strips, your name on my Extra Life shirt for the year, or the big one, we're doing a D&D one shot, and you can earn a slot at that table if you would like, and I will run a one shot. The one shot will be around the holidays, and it will be holiday themed. And I think right now I have it capped for 5 spots at the table. I'm gonna cleanse this. Skirchuk. Laura's doing a run. Alright, it's a blight. He curves well. I think he was trying to follow Laura, and he just picked up on my scratch marks there, which is fine. He goes back to hook. Okay. I feel so bad for Gaga. They were out way too fast for this game. They did not get to play at all. Some of the games have been like this today. Our first couple of games were really freaking rough like that. For a moment, we were like, man, do we even bother playing this tonight? Oh man, on top of all that, he has Scourge too. Oh man. We've technically won the game. We got a generator done. Get what blood points we can. He has eruption. Didn't have the speed on that one, it's fine. We'll do our attempts here so Laura possibly can get... The ever-loving fuck? My dude, it's never when... No, why did you find her? Alright, move on to the next one. Why that's saying I've got something. Okay. Okay, I've got to heal somebody from the dying state, that's fine. $75. Okay, I should get that with part 3. Okay, oh shit, I didn't mean to back all the way out. Let's get back in. Survivor, there we go. Well, I'll ready up. What we'll do here, I'm gonna go let the girls out really quick and grab another drink, and I'll be right back, guys. Oh, look at that. All right. Oh, man. Somebody is tamperining. Oh, Britt's calling me. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Britt getting 50
Brit
months.
_ stranger but special just subscribed for 50 months. Red heart emoji.
Oh man, you've been subscribed as long as Corndog has been subscribed. Fascinating. Britt's on her way home. We're gonna get some. We're gonna heat up some leftovers and enjoy our food. So I'll play until she gets home. Oh, lanes in chase. Unacceptable. I should have been subscribed longer. You've subscribed to my heart the longest. It is crazy to think that I'm pretty sure we're going on 5 years streaming. Our affiliate anniversary is in June. Because we typically put everything into like one big stream in July for my like birthday / affiliate and everything like that. Which we'll have to find some time to do a big old fancy stream. We'll find a weekend where I don't have anything going on that we can do it. Alright, hooked there. Hey! Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How's everybody doing this evening? Welcome in, everybody. I'm Wiggs. We are doing an Adept challenge this evening for Extra Life. And the goal is that if we can Adept the survivor, we'll donate $1 to our local children's hospital. And we've got some folks who are matching our donations. So we're trying here. I don't know where the others are. We get the axe removed here. This is the side that's opened. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Bert. Spoopy little bat, Vix. Zari. You know I'm not going to say it right, but welcome in, everybody.
Hey.
The dwellers have escaped the basement. I love that. I love that so much. Bert. 57 months in a row. What is up with that? That's so many months. So many of them. But thank you guys. Welcome in. Like I said, I'm Wiggs. I'm a variety streamer. Monday nights we do Monday night chaos streams, and then I typically do a stream on Wednesday nights. And we kind of play whatever. But right now we're doing some Dead by Daylight challenges for Extra Life. All right, we got it. We got to go in and get this save. Come on. We can't let this person. That was the door, my guy. Hello, heal up. That's the back of his head, Nancy. Alright, and then we go. We hit the zoomies. Hopefully they get in place to do. Gosh, she went down. Where's Nancy? I'm out. That's an Adept for me. I hate that though. You always have to try, right? You always have to try. Alright, that puts us at $16 raised for the month of April so far. That removes Felix from our wheel. When you guys see the state of our wheel, Like that is an Adept Felix. It's an Adept Felix. It is. Vix, you have so much to match. So much to match. I'm gonna show you guys the wheel. You guys ready to see how many survivors I have left? Spoopy, thank you so much for that. Congrats. This has been quite the challenge. I only have these 2 left. This is where we're at. I'm pretty sure that's number 6 tonight. We have David and the newest survivor. Now, when I finish the Survivor Adept Challenge, we'll be switching over to Killer Adept Challenge, which I think I only maybe have like 1 or 2 killers adepted. I am not a killer main. By killer main, it would be like Michael Myers only. That's who I primarily play and have all of my blood points into, because we're a Mikey guy over here. But we're going to do a Killer Adept Challenge as soon as we finish our Survivor Adept Challenge. And the goal with that would be if we get Adept between 1 and 5 matches, it will be a $1 donation. If it's between 5 and 10, it will be a $5 donation. And if it's 10 plus, we'll donate $10 whenever we Adept them. And then we will slowly make our way through the killers, because that one's gonna be spicy. That was gonna be hard. Not that the survivors have been hard, because we've soloed quite a few of these, but it has been a challenge, and it's been a fun challenge. And we like doing Dead by Daylight challenges over here, especially for a good cause. David might be rough. Yeah, let's. Is it gonna be David? Let's give this an old spin. It's like the wheel knows that David we're gonna be stuck on David forever. It's like the wheel knows and is speaking it into existence. Because listen, the start of this wheel was a lot of survivors. David has managed to be the last one. What is up with that? Alright, so we have Kiwan, who I don't have any points into, so I do need to do a quick. Do that eyeball. Alright. Let's hide the wheel. Oh man, we've not played him. I am liking the lobby music for him. That is pretty nice. I like that. Let's see what his perks are. You have Flow State. Whenever a generator is completed, earn a token up to 5. For each token, you bless and cleanse 10% faster. You heal 10% faster. You unhook 10% faster. Okay. 5 moves ahead. While you're in the killer's terror radius or chased by the killer, you see the auras of the 5 closest pallets and windows. After you drop a pallet, you start moving 50% earlier. Whenever you drop a pallet, it's on a cooldown of 30 seconds. Okay. Then a place for us. While healing another survivor, you both gain elusive. Whenever you finish healing the obsession, you both gain elusive for 30 seconds. When the trial starts, you are less likely to be the obsession. Elusive, auras are hidden, leave no scratch marks, leave no pools of blood, and make no grunts of pain. Okay. Fascinating. And we'll bring a Killer Shack. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can do it. Britt is on her way home. She'll probably walk in the door any second. So we'll do one more match. So let's see if we can adept this guy in a match. Heck, if we can do it in a single match, I'll make it a $5 donation. Let's see if we can do it. Then that will just leave David. Yep, there's Britt. So yeah, so for sure, last match here, and let's see if we can. I believe. I'm digging the lobby music. You know what I'm forgetting to do? I'm forgetting to do the Lucky Charms. We gotta do the Lucky Charms here. I put our trans flag on. Okay. And then our favorite top 2 D&D monsters. The Mimic. And then the cutest of the latest, the Eldritch Cat. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's a nice sweater. Okay, we'll put the little red sweater on. Sweater weather. Mimic, yes. Mimic and gelatinous cubes. Those are my top 2. My top 2 favorite. I have a mean gelatinous cube trap that I try to put in every campaign. Somewhere, wherever I can fit it. Wherever I can. I also have a ton of, so when I DM, I am a tabletop guy. So we'll do like fun like little projector screen maps and things like that, but I love putting out like physical minis and things like that, and I have a ton of furniture mimics plus an outhouse mimic. Lusty Barmaid's Broad, yes. Everything is a mimic. Love me some mimics. I have some fun unique mimic miniatures that I need to paint. And we might do a stream for them because they'll be a lot of fun. Let me just motorboat these. Ah, mimic. Listen, if that's how I go out, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. That is the way to go. Match in check. Look at button. To make sure that's the one I'm actually bringing. Okay. Fair, me too, right? That's the way to go. I wouldn't necessarily want to go out in a gelatinous cube because that's just it's acid and it just slowly dissolves you. That doesn't sound like a fun way out. It's diabolical. I love it on the the DM side. But death by titties? 100%. 100% death by titties. Let's go. Put that on my tombstone. This guy died in the best way possible. Be jealous. Death by titties. 100%. I would wear that title with pride. Now you want to watch the D&D movie again? Yes. Oh man, now I want to watch the D&D movie again. 'Cause they put those 2 monsters back to back. I was absolutely losing my shit during that part of the movie. They technically put the top 3 because Displacer Beast is also very popular and wide top tier monster. So you had the Displacer Beast, which was the kitty cat, and then you had the gelatinous cube and the mimic, all in a maze. That's top tier D&D dungeon crawl shenanigans. All 3 right there, ready to go. All right, we got Mindbreaker. disagree, but okay. Couldn't back out of that one quick enough. Wrong Vecna, read the room, right? You're watching it tonight? Ah, okay. I might put it on in the background while I prep for this week's D&D game. The group is back together Tuesday night. So I've got to prep the dungeon crawl for Tuesday night. And then I have another session on Saturday that I'm running. Next Saturday. So I got a lot of prep I got to find time for this weekend. What's going on here? Could you not unhook? It's Sunday next weekend. Thank you, babe. All right, we got Grim Embrace. Don't know where he is. That's my bad. My absolute bad. Hey, thank you for that follow, Zerial. I appreciate that. Welcome to the
Zariel
Chaos
Ray just
Crew.
followed.
Get this timer down. Alright, now we've got to find a freaking generator. Which I have no idea where. Let me do a heal here. And then we'll be elusive so we don't leave trails of blood or... Embrace, okay. I was out of that. Let's get him away from that corner if we can. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Never mind. He's just gonna come around the way I wasn't expecting. That's fine. Look at my ladies in the chat. Having a little chat there. Man's good with his vines. He must be like super familiar with this map. Alright, it's another generator done. Good stuff. Don't worry, he comes back to check on Hook. Alright, good stuff. Alright, he's gonna focus in on me, because why not? Which is unfortunate, because that means we're not gonna get any money raised for Extra Life on this one.
I have prepared.
Nope, he falls off. Okay. Cool. Well, that was a good night. We'll come back to this. This guy officially hates children. Alright, well, we had a fun night. We did really good this evening. We're down to just 2 survivors left. We'll come back to this guy. But yeah, who do we have that we can raid over to? I'd love to send this somewhere. Who do we got this evening? Let's see here. I'd like to keep you in the Dead by Daylight group. But I don't think I've got anybody, actually. Let's see here. Kind of massacres this gaming in Dead by Daylight. I feel like we played with them, or played against them, and they were like really freaking wholesome. So yeah, so let's raid over there. Guys, I really appreciate you being here. My next stream is going to be Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. It's Monday nights is our Miscalculated Chaos nights. We'll be doing Lethal Company. We have CrowdControl going, so you guys can interact with our game. There's a group of us that play. It gets very chaotic. I get scared very easily. It's a lot of fun. And any donation that you make to Extra Life, you get CrowdControl coins. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 there. So you said 6 tonight. Have to pop on and match you. I think it's 6. I will go into my achievement list and confirm for tonight for you. But we got through a hefty chunk of them. We managed. So yeah. We're at $16 for the month of April so far. My goal for the month of April is $162. So we'll do some more challenges for this month. We'll finish up our Survivor Adept next week, hopefully, fingers crossed, and then we'll be switching over to our Killer Adept. And that one is going to be a spicy challenge. So some exciting stuff that we've got coming up. So I really appreciate you guys raiding over and having a good time and hanging out here. And we're gonna raid over to Adam. We're gonna share that love, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll be back, like I said, Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, for some Chaos games, and then I'll be live again on Wednesday nights for probably some more DVD action next week. So appreciate you guys here. Go give Adam some love, and I will see you all in the next one.